Hey guys. Not today. No.
I don't know what you be doing before you start this video, cause
You didn't like my little introduction?
you didn't say anything.
I was just turned.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm not talking no more. Say nah, y'all. What it is? How y'all doing today? You feel me? I hope y'all are enjoying y'all great, lovely Monday. No, damn. Today is Tuesday. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Today is Ravens Tuesday. Actually, you feel me? My team played. Last time y'all seen us on this camera when my team played. You feel me? It ain't go so well. But you know, you got your boy Mike Beasley, the ball and ball with the ball man, with the Nike tech. Can't forget the shirt. Can't forget the curls. And yeah, that's how we coming right there. Look, that was a little curveball, wasn't it? It's in there. It look a little rough right now.
Alright. You got your girl gorgeous Jazz.
Do
I mark his name when you say his? No.
Damn. She out to get me. Man, that was just cute. You gotta show my dad.
That is not out there. What is that?
Oh, hold on.
Oh. Hit me.
Oh. Yeah. What's up? Alright, y'all. You feel me? We got something a little new. You know what I'm saying? This is the keys on how to last in a long distance relationship. You feel me? If y'all, well, I guess if you don't know us, then yeah, we was in a long distance relationship for over, it wasn't over a year, wasn't it?
It was like a year and 2 months.
Yeah, like a year and some change. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't super long, but it was kind of long. It was kind of long.
It was long enough. Some people can't do it for a month.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
A year.
You know, I think we should start off just by saying, like, how was your experience?
With long distance?
Yeah.
I don't know if I said this before, but I felt as though the distance part of it didn't affect me as much because, like, prior relationships that I had, I never really had that real relationship where, like, I was with that person all the time. So, like, in high school, you know, my parents was kind of strict, so it was like I could only go over there when they'll let me, and you know, it wasn't really like that a long time. Like, we were sitting in the living room type of thing. And then when I went to college, I was somewhere else and the other person was somewhere else, so we still wasn't together every day. So it wasn't a big, I wasn't like letting it mess me up mentally, like to be like, oh, he's over 1,000 miles away. I just looked at it as if, like, you know, I'll see you when I see you, because that's how I was used to going about my relationships anyway. So it wasn't that part that bothered me.
And we was really 1,000 miles away.
Yeah.
To actually be exact, like 1,000 miles.
It was a
like
little over
18.
1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We Googled it a lot. You know what I mean? But for me, it was like, I don't know, it was something that I would have probably never did before. You feel me? Before this even came about. If somebody was to come up and ask me, like, Mike, would you do a long distance relationship? I'd be like, fuck no, not happening. You feel me? There's no way, and no, it's not happening. But then it's just like, when it got kicked off, how I got kicked off, it was just a whole, I think what made it so unique is that it don't happen. You know what I mean? So when it don't happen, it's like, so when you going through it, everything just feels so fresh, so new. And then when we going through it together, that's what make it so much fun, because neither one of us did it before. So if we never did it before, then it's just like, all right, she make a mistake, or I make a mistake, or one of us get mad, or whatever the case may be. It's just like, how can we even get mad at each other because we never did it? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know, the distance kind of killed me, though. You feel me? It's just like how you on the phone, you laying down on the phone, you going to sleep on the phone, you just want to, like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that, though. It's like, it takes a lot of discipline.
It does. I mean, it, like, when you think about being with somebody, of course you want to, like, be next to them and, like, be able to touch them and stuff. But it's like, that part didn't register me at first until, like, it became like a urge. Like, once we really started to, like, fall in love with each other, I was like, nah, like, I don't like this. But in the beginning, I was like, you know, this how people date. Like, I'm not gonna see you every day anyway. So, you know, I was just going about it like that. I just took everything in a light manner, because I don't know, like, I just adjust to things however it is. Like, I don't feel like nothing's too hard. Like, so
That's definitely true.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard at all, but I think when people look on the outside looking in, it makes it look like a little bit more easier than what it actually was though. Cause you feel me? It's like all these months go past and then we doing whatever we doing, and you know we just holding on, we just holding strong. That don't mean we didn't have no problems. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like whatever problems came about, we just had to literally just, you know, roll with the punches. For real. Like it wasn't no we gotta do this or we gotta do that or whatever the case may be. It was literally just what are we gonna do about it? You feel me? Like our motto is if we're gonna break up, we're gonna break up, but we not. And that's what we stuck to the whole time. And I believe that's number one. Number one should be faith.
But we ain't never really thought like of all right, we gonna break up. Yeah. Like everything was like communication and figuring out what was best for us. Like we spent a lot of time, like when we would be on the phone, we'll spend a lot of time like just planning our life and talking about what we want. Like it'll be months in advance and we'll be like, all right, I'm coming out there this day, you come out here this day. Like we plan stuff a lot, so it's like it made it a little easier by us having something to look forward to. Like all right, like I know I'm gonna see you in the month, so it's just like all right, we gotta get through this month. Like that, yeah, it was like stuff like that you know, that's what you gotta focus on. Like, but it's like it'll be different if you in a long distance relationship and you don't know when you gonna see that person. So I think like that was what was different for us. Like we knew we was gonna see each other because we made that a priority.
That she hit it on the nose. High five for you. Number two, priorities. You know what I'm saying? And I say priorities for the sole reason everybody swear that you gotta have a lot of money to do X, Y, Z. That is not the case. That is not the case at all. Now, in the case of me traveling to New Orleans, kinda sorta, because her flight is way more expensive than her to come down here. I mean, so, but when you talking about what we do on a regular basis, like me and Jazz were just talking about this the other day, how much money you can really save when you talking about how much liquor that we buy, how many times we eat out in a day, whatever the case may be, how much gas you spending because you want to go out and party and we driving across the planet just to do X, Y, Z every single day. You feel me? All that is flight costs. All that is activities, trips, whatever you want it to be. So when you look at a long relationship, you like, do I really want to fly or do I got the money to fly? You feel me? If you out here living your life, doing whatever you got to do, I promise you got money to fly. It just got to be, your priority just got to be based on wanting to see that person. That's all we wanted to do. On the phone, we look like, all right, babe, we got this, that, and the third. Even when we had our dates planned out, we know we ready to see each other in 2 weeks. Fuck, we planning for the other 2 weeks after this. You feel me? We damn near really seen each other. Out of the exception of probably 2 months, I believe, when we took a stupid break.
Yeah, we did.
I would call it a stupid break.
Yeah, that break was like, it was almost 2 months. It was like a month and a half or 2 months, something like that.
And that was probably the longest.
But I don't even know why we took that break.
I don't know.
But like, far as like our flights, I don't know. I feel like our situation was unique. It worked out for us because like you never know how far you are from somebody and how much your flights will be. So like my flights to go to him would be like $300. Sometimes it'll be $2 something. So it's like that's easy for me. Like that's just like instead of buying these designer shoes, I could buy a flight. Like it's stuff like that that you know that you pick over. So I mean, I never bought a designer, nothing. So it's like I spend my money on, you know, what I want to spend on. Like I never really did the material thing, so I didn't have to like sacrifice that. I just knew that like that's what I was spending my money on. Like other than that, I would have just saved it, but that's what I decided to spend my money on because that's what I wanted to do. Like I didn't go out, I didn't party, like I didn't do none of that. So that is like somebody else spending $300 on their weekend to go out. I spent my $300 on the weekend to go visit him. And that's all it was. I mean, sometimes his flights was like $800, so you really just have to, you know, first you gotta get what you could afford, and you know, you gotta map things out, prioritize. And
yeah, cause sure enough, if we couldn't afford Southwest, it wasn't happening. You feel me? We could have definitely took the Spirit route and all that. See, but I'm just nervous. You know what I'm saying? We ain't flying nothing else but Southwest, so I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to break the trend. And you know what I'm saying? Boom. You feel me?
I flew Spirit my very first time flying. That was my first time before I flew him. I flew Spirit, and I mean,
we ain't fucking with it.
I mean, it's all about what you, like I said, it's all about what you can afford. Like, if you really want to go see that person and that's what you need, that's what you got to do. Like, I mean, anything can happen to any of them airlines. Like, yeah, they might be more prone to whatever, but I mean, it's all about you. You make that decision. That's
for sure.
Your life.
What do you think number 3 is?
I would have put this as number 1, which was the communication.
Yeah.
Which is, that's how we started. Like, when we first started being on the phone, we would be on the phone and just talk about all type of stories. Like, we could be watching the show together and something would come up and we'd be like, what would you do in this situation?
Hell
like,
yeah.
you know, just getting a feel of each other. So we talked about stuff a lot. Like I said, we planned a lot of stuff. Like, we talked everything out. Like, and even when we had, you know, like, if he'll go out or something like that, like, I'll always tell him, like, you know, just let me know what's going on. Like, I don't like to feel like I have to keep asking you. Like, I know, all right, we in long distance, so I don't know what you're doing. So you could be like, all right, I'm going by such and such house. All right, I'm thinking you there, and then you go home and you like, I did this, this, and this. I'm like, well, damn, you ain't tell me none of that. I just like to know. So, you know, you be like, I'm going to do this. We might go eat, whatever. I'm like, okay, fine, you do that. But I just like to know. That's important for me because of the distance. Like, I don't know nothing. I ain't know nothing about Baltimore. So, like, you could have been doing anything. And he'd be like, you know, well, it's just that. And I'm like, well, I don't know what's that. So I need you to tell me. So that was a big thing for me with our communication.
Yeah, to even piggyback on that, like, the one key that I think for my guys, you feel me, the fellas, that y'all know how we is. Y'all know we don't like when females down our back, keep asking questions. But we gotta take that extra step so it don't even get there. Right. It's like that preventive maintenance to your car, so your car don't break down. Know what I mean? So it's just like, all right, if I give her what she need, you feel me now? I can't speak for all females. You know what I'm saying? I can only speak for Gorgeous Jazz right here. But if I give her what she need, she ain't gonna ask nothing else from me. You feel me? So it's just like, all right, if I give her everything she want, boom, she want to know this, that, and the third. She ain't asking me for much. She's asking me to, even if I don't know exactly what I'm going on, you feel me? Which we had argued about that before, but it's like, I got to understand at the same time because I'm a more going out person than she is. So I'm more liable to go out 7 days a week before she even go out one time out the month. You feel me? So it's just like, all right, if I know I might do this at a third, just really love, let her know, let it be known. Like, yeah, we might do this, we might do that. It's going to make everything run a lot smoother. Yeah,
and it's like, I know that stuff pop up. Like, I'll be with my friends and we'll do this and we'll be like, dang, y'all, let's do this. And it just pop up like a spur of the moment. So I'm like, even if something just pop up, like, we already texting, we talking all day. All right, when you inside, we on the phone. So when you go out, sometimes we have to get off the phone. But we still texting because we talking all day, every day. So if something just pop up and y'all doing that, be like, all right, babe, now we about to go do this. Okay, all right, we can finish on what we talking about. I just like to know what's going on because it was this one instant when I think he didn't get home till like 4 something in the morning, and I didn't hear from him since like 1. So I'm like used to texting him, so I'm like, I didn't know what was going on, what he was doing, where he was at, just know nothing. So he get inside and he like, yeah, we was doing this, and I'm like, I didn't know you was gonna do all that. So he kind of got irritated because I was irritated. I'm irritated because I don't know what's going on with you, and it's not just the fact of I want to be nosy and know everything. I want to make sure that you're safe. Like, I want to know what's going on. So if I know you at this type of place and something don't happen, then I know what move I need to make. All right, if you're just inside chilling with your friends and you don't text me back, all right, I know you inside. But it's different if you like out at a club or out at a party, like, you know, like, I don't know, that just, it eased my mind. So that's like, yeah, I don't think I'm a aggravating person, but I like to know stuff. I don't know. Shit.
No, it ain't nothing wrong with it. But that's how I feel like that's like a female sense. But that's the motherly like sense too, though. At the same time, cause like it's like when you a kid, or whatever case may be, or your parents give you a curfew, it's only because well in some cases, but in most cases they want to make sure that you get home at a certain time, and they want to make sure that you actually safe getting in the house. Instead of letting you roam out and be like, yeah, you just get home at a reasonable time. You know what I'm saying? Now you in the house, you sleep, kid ain't come home, you just think, oh, it happened before, you know, and you end up getting clipped and you be like, damn, I could have been more hands-on. But yeah, that's definitely, I would say for my guys, just let it be what it's gonna be, you feel me? It ain't worth the headache. But what we on, number 4? What's number 4? Number 4, I would say trust, to be honest. I wouldn't even, I don't know. I wouldn't even say trust, to be honest, because once you got communication, is all that getting but
trust is with anything. That's with long distance or not. Like, when people be like, you gotta trust somebody, but I feel that, like, a lot of people say this, like, if they gonna do it, they gonna do it whether you next to them or not.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, but yeah, like, you can't trust. It's good to have that feeling of knowing, like, you know, that you could trust that person so you not driving yourself crazy. So, it's like, if you trust them, then, you know, that's easing you and that's easing them, because you're not sitting there down their back because you don't believe in, you're not believing what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, trust do play a part with anything.
And then it's just like, what I'm trying to say. Like, I got that question more than anything. Like, no matter what anybody tell me, like, how do you know? How do you know? We never fucking know. You feel me? When do, like, it's always a 9 to, for one, you can play the what if game all day. You feel me? But it's always the 9 to 10% when you don't know in your life when y'all both are not together. But who is gonna be literally walking around trying to play Inspector Gadget on shit like that? I know it ain't gonna be me. You feel me? It really ain't really that worth it, to be honest. You feel me? So it'll just be like, what you in it for? You in it for, you know, to sit there and keep tabs on somebody? Because if you want to do that, you can just be single and just, you know, keep tabs on somebody. Or you in it for just, you know, I'm locked in. Whatever happened, it happened. We just know what we finna do with ourselves and with our relationship. At the end of the day, it ain't finna change. So once it go that, like, don't get me wrong, like, we had our issues or whatever the case may be, but it's about overcoming them. You know what I'm saying? Like, long distance relationship, to me, you feel me? I'm pretty sure she probably felt the same way. It probably made it a little bit better, to be honest. Because it's like, the trust is way different because you had these conversations that you wouldn't have with somebody that if you lived in the same city. Like, me and Jasmine had conversations, like, that run so deep, it's crazy. Like, I wouldn't even think about having that conversation with nobody, with no other female. Like, that would have just been outrageous. But it's like, since we don't know each other from nothing, why not lay it all on the table? You know what I'm saying? So can't nobody just sit there and be like, you said nothing, because for one, she already know and I already know. So it is what it is. You feel me? You can't be scared. You can't be scared by no means. And I think, what you think number 5 is? We're gonna stop at number 5. The last one. We might have 2 different answers.
You have an answer already?
No. I'm gonna go off of yours though.
Ask me the question again.
What you think the last keys to a long distance relationship? The last one, number 5. Key.
I would say, all right, my last one would be, even though you're so far away, I think it's best to make sure that that person feel important. Like, whatever little small gestures that you can make, like, just let that person know, even though, like, they not next to you, but, like, they're that person for you. So, like, he did this a lot, like, just little small things of, like, just sending me little gifts or getting them shipped out without me knowing. Like, just small stuff, or, you know, even the little text messages here and there. Like, the beginning, like, he used to send me, like, mushy messages all the time.
She used to get mad at me, too.
And the only reason why, that's another story, but I didn't get mad. It's just that, like, we used to say the stuff to each other so much, it kind of became repetitive. And I'm like, I don't want us to keep on saying this to each other and it get worn out. Like, that's how I was viewing it. Like, I didn't feel no different. I just didn't want it to, like, run its course so fast. Because, like, I felt like things was moving fast. So I didn't want it to, like, just die down. So I'm like, I don't even know what I said, but yeah, like, so him sending me stuff like that helped, because, you know, it make you feel important. So you know, like, what place you have. But I mean, anybody could, you know, whisper sweet nothings to you. But, you know, with everything else in play, like, that, it hit different. Like, you know what's real and what's not. That's how I don't understand how people just let people tell them anything. Like, you know what's some bullshit when you hear some bullshit. So
you should tell me I was saying some bullshit when we first met.
I be like, oh, you got that mouthpiece on you. Because he used to be saying some stuff. But it's like, after a while, I'm like, this just him with me. Like, it became that, like, you really grow to understand, like, what that person doing is really for you. Like you could look at it like, oh, you do that for everybody, but sometimes that shit is really for you.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Mouthpiece on the thigh, wow.
Very much. I know y'all be hearing them. He just talk.
That's not true.
Whatever you talking about, mouthpiece on 100.
I have, what is called, what's the little saying? I have a method behind my madness. You know what I'm saying? It's not really madness though.
See, he said stuff like that. Now you talk about a method. So let me find out that was a method.
No,
see,
babe, it ain't like
it was stuff
no.
like that. Now I tell him stuff like that. He'll be like, for real.
No, but that, you feel me? So elaborate on what I just said. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody think I be talking on my ass when I don't. It's just like, before I tell you anything, my shit is already premeditated. I done already thought about it over 100 times. You feel me? Like, it come out, I'm so quick on my feet when you ask me stuff, or when you give me scenarios, or like, how would you feel if I did this, that, and the third? Because I 9 times out of 10 done already thunk myself into a hole about everything. You feel me? So if I feel about how I feel about you at this time all day long, if you ask me that question, it's gonna be quick.
What kind of question like what?
Go ahead. Let's show the world how quick I am.
So what I'm asking you a question about anything? Like anything in the world?
No, not like something that deals with me having love for you, or why this or why that, or something like that.
Alright, let me put the question. What?
Well, hold on. Watch y'all fuck up just because I'm on camera. Watch this. Well, go up.
What do you love most about me?
Well, oh, that was easy. What do I love most about Jazz? Jazz is so genuine, so pure, and so sweet. You feel me? It's like I blame it on the Southern hospitality at all times. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like she give you that comfort and that type of, you know. It's hard to say. Like she really lock you in. Like when she talking to you, you know she like not playing with you. Like it's just like when you look into her eyes. Well, I can't say when I, you know what I'm saying? When I look into her eyes, I just know it's just that sensation feeling like, damn, I know she really love me, you know what I'm saying? Everything she say, it just mean values to me. You feel me? It just snaps into me, and I just know, but you, like you said, you know when somebody bullshit. You feel me? Because I can bullshit with the best of them. But when I know Jazz talking, and I know she mean what she say, you know, so.
Oh, good answer.
Thank you, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I was thinking, and it's recorded.
What's your number 5?
My number 5. I think my number 5 is, hold on, I had it on my tongue. It was a big word, but I think I lost it. So now I gotta use a little simple, little small, little might be the ball and ball word. I think I would say drive. You gotta have a mean drive, just to not. I don't know. For me, a lot of my confidence came from, and with us doing this a lot, it's just knowing that a lot of people want us to fail. Like that pushed me a lot. Like that pushed me in anything though. Like when people always think that you're not finna do this, you're not finna do that. Always putting your past on what you used to do and all this, that, and the third. Like that shit pumped me up, and that made me be like, oh yeah, that's a bet. That's dead. If you thought I was gonna fail, you're gonna be highly mistaken. Because that's how it's gonna be every single time. So when anybody sit there and be like, a lot of people wouldn't say it, but you know, you can see it on people's face. Come on now, I ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? You in a long relationship, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. However you gonna say it. I gotta fail, right? We gotta fail, right? It can't work, right? You feel me? How? Fuck out of here, man. You got me bent.
Wait.
Come on now, like, but it is like, it's just like a regular relationship, and I encourage anybody that was thinking about it or know somebody that's not in their state, say an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe 6. I wish me and Jazz were 6 hours away, cause that drive would have got took. But we was a whole
every weekend.
Yeah, hell yeah. It might have been every week. Cause sometimes I told her I was gonna pull up on a weekend. That's a 16.5-hour drive. Straight through, no bathroom breaks, no nothing.
And you gotta stop for gas.
Yeah, hella gas. We spent $400 in gas on the way back here.
That was because of that vehicle that you hold. That wasn't
big gas guzzling.
Cause my car nowhere near that.
But yeah, but you know, if anybody wanted to do it, y'all was thinking about doing it, you know, for me and Jazz, we're gonna give you the thumbs up until you go ahead and live your dreams.
I mean, it's hard when you think of, you know, the things that you missing out on, but you gotta think of all the things that you're gaining that people in a regular relationship don't know about. Like you have long distance relationships have different aspects that makes them stronger. So if you've never been through that, you don't have those factors that's gonna play into the rest of your relationship.
Yep.
So it's like even the small things of him being from here and I'm being from New Orleans is like just that simple thing of us being raised in two different places that drew us closer. Like when I first met him, I was attracted to his accent. Like I just wanted to hear him talk all day, and I think that's why we talked all day. So you know, it's different things that it helps you and it make you wanna make it work. But you know, it's all about that person because everybody don't have that mindset. So first you gotta have somebody who's like prepared just like you and who's willing to put in the work like you.
Yeah.
Because I even told him if we would have met probably a few months before or a year before, it probably wouldn't have went how it went. So
yeah, I think it wouldn't have, I mean, I think that's with anything, but at the same time, I think with us doing this matured us way past our I guess I would say our time a little bit as far as relationship goes, I would say. Because me looking at how I wasn't finna ready to move in with nobody and do this, that, and the third, and you know, fitting to sit up here on camera and sit there and just put everything into the world, because that's what we're doing right now. I know it look like we got small views and this, that, and the third, but yeah, all it takes is that one video and everybody know your business. You feel me? Now you blew up. You basically, you know, you can't hide nowhere. Everybody know everything. So then it's just like, when you looking at that type of stuff and then what we went through, them conversations, I'm trying to tell y'all, the conversation that you had when you launched this relationship, it ain't no faking, no flaws, and it's like you met somebody over Instagram when there's nothing wrong with that. You feel me? But you actually got to talk to somebody, actually got to get to know them, because I can't sit here and go to her house, or we can't go to the movies or go sit down out to eat, look each other in the eyes and do all that shit not happening. You feel me? You really got to be creative in having these conversations and, you know, and talking.
Yeah. That's why when we was on the phone, we did everything together. Like we'll watch movies and we'll be like, we'll have to like, we like press and play at the same time so we could act like we watched the movies together. Like we did everything on schedule, because just to see like how compatible we was, like how would we make this work. Like we'll sit down all night. It's been times where we'll be up to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning talking, and we been said I was go, all right, let's go to sleep.
You gotta go to work at 7:30 in the morning.
It still just be up talking. Like it was a nice way, like the conversation just didn't stop. Like it was always something to talk about. Like we still have them times till this day. Like once we start talking about stuff, we talking.
Rolling.
And if you know me, I'm not a big talker. Like I do not talk like that.
You gonna talk to me?
Like, and that's why like when my family first saw me like our videos, they was like they can't believe I'm talking like this, because I didn't talk. Like I was the one who was at the family function in the corner by myself. Like I wasn't out there like that.
And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? If you that person that was in your show, because I was in my show early at an early age, but I came out a little quicker. You know what I'm saying? If you is, it's cool. Don't worry about it. It's always going to be somebody to get you out your show, or you going to pop out of it. A fresh newborn baby. You feel me?
You going to figure out what's for you.
You know what I mean? But you know, this is for motivational purpose as always. You know what I'm saying? Just for people, because I encourage people to do long distance relationship. It was fun. It was amazing, actually.
Yeah. If you have the opportunity, try it. Like it's not gonna hurt. Like what's gonna be the difference of trying long distance and trying somebody who live around the corner?
And I guarantee you might have more drama living around the corner.
Right.
Come on now.
And another thing that was like unique about our situation, like once we tell y'all like how we actually met, like
that shit gonna be nuts.
Yeah, we didn't have like no knowledge of each other whatsoever.
No
like,
phones, no social media.
Yeah, so it's not like, all right, I knew you on social media, so I kind of see what you into. I didn't know nothing about this guy here.
Straight old school shit.
Like you really starting from nothing.
Yeah.
And just figuring out that person. And it's like when I got here, you know, it wasn't like damn, I moved here and now you're a whole different person. Right? It's the same thing.
And I wish everybody always say people gonna change and this, that, and the third. Maybe down the line, you know, we gonna knock on wood, but I don't see it happening. It could happen. I ain't saying it never can't, but just know how we is and just, you know, hey.
I don't know. But I feel like we're changing, but I do feel like that we're growing together.
It ain't like a split.
Yeah, it's not like I'm doing my own thing trying to achieve and he's doing his own thing. Like we're doing whatever. Like even if I got something separate and he got something separate, like we talk about everything together. Like when my wigs and everything, I tell him everything. He'll come home and I get emails. I'm telling him about all the emails I got. Like it's just anything and everything. So like we grow with everything that we be doing.
Our last thing, I know we still going on because it's a good topic for us. But the crazy thing about us that like we're not. Oh, all right, bang, my fault, y'all. We got cut off, but this is our last.
It cut off at 30 minutes. All right, cool.
But what I was ready to say. Oh yeah, the thing is about us, we are not scared to live our normal life. You feel me? Like I know our biggest picture is to do the biggest and baddest things ever. You feel me? And just be the best couple on planet. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, money does flood that way. You feel me? To make people do that type of stuff. But at the same time, we not scared to live a normal life. We gotta work the rest of our life. We ain't tripping. It is what it is. You feel me? I'm not ready to drive my head into no dirt, and I'm not gonna let her do the same thing just to, you know, so we can get famous and get a lot of money and all that. This, that, and the third. It's a lot of great individuals out here that live a regular life that we will never know about. You feel me? The money, the almighty dollar, and the fame ain't worth it. You feel me? I'm cool still being a middle class person chilling. You know,
as long as we could like
live
you
comfortable.
know, yeah, not just. I want to live above comfortable. Like I want to, like we can have our regular house in suburbs, you know, little small stuff like that. Have our little 2-3 cars. Our kids be able to travel every now and then. Like stuff like that is what I want. Everything else is the plus. To be able to go from 3-bedroom to 6, like that's a plus. Like that's extra. Like as long as we able to buy our own house, get our cars, feed our kids, take care of them, send them to college, do stuff like that. Like that's all. That's all we want. Like it's not like, oh, we gotta keep grinding till we millionaires. Like that don't determine your happiness at the end of the day.
Sure don't.
So we grow together, and wherever we land in life, I feel like it's gonna be successful because we not them type of people that just like, oh, we just gonna live low for the rest of our life.
Like, don't get that twisted, man. That's dead.
We gonna always be above average. I ain't having no other way.
Yeah, we ain't gonna call no shots, but you know what I'm saying? We not one of these YouTubers that a lot of these they can't. I mean, I'm just gonna leave that comment. I ain't even gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna leave that.
That could be another video I be going through YouTube.
Yeah, that definitely can.
We'll talk about that another time.
Yeah, cause I'm gonna go deep into that one, cause I don't like how a lot of stuff be going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they gonna let us in the door. They ain't gotta let us in. What I tell y'all last time, we gonna bump Jay and kick that motherfucker down. I'm trying to tell you, and people gonna be sorry, cause I don't like all these couple goals going around and they ain't like it. But you know, we out here.
I don't even want to be nobody. Couple goals.
It's gonna happen anyway.
You know, just
it's gonna happen anyway. But
just
I'd
learn
rather
some stuff. Like I learned something from them. You ain't gotta be just like us. You can learn a little something.
Oh yeah, no, you don't want to be just like us, but you know what I'm saying, you want to be similar to the, you know what I mean?
I learned something. You learned something from me. I learned something from you.
No matter how old you is, what you look like, where you come from, everything is an inspiration, motivation, and you can learn something from everybody. Keep an open ear. You ain't gotta agree with them, just listen to them.
Heard that?
Y'all heard me. You feel me? But, you know, it's 8:07. My dog's ready to come on. We ain't doing this good. We ain't doing that good this year, but we ready to make a run. And remember I said that. And we get in the playoffs, we gonna be problems. You feel me? Mike Beasley, I'm ready to check out. Jazz, what's up?
Nope, you got gorgeous Jazz. We out of here. Before we go, make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like this video, turn on that post notification so you know when we upload. We're uploading every day. 25 days of Vlogmas. Today is day 8, I believe.
And a half.
So yeah.
You feel me? Y'all be cool. Y'all be happy. Stay loved. Stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying?